No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives. I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh? Hmm?
Good.
Hmm.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However...
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but... not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again. I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
You guys want to rest here?
Discourteous, aren't you?
Ah, thank you! You're mine! I've been hit with something!
So even a masochist has his limits.
No, they look so great. Pierce through! Inferno punch! Sonic thrust!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Dragon form!
I'm all stuffed up! Mega Ray!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Lightning thrust! Soaring right spear!
Radiant
Dragon form!
Health Fist! Mega Ray! Back into the fray! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Onward and upward.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Sonic Thrust! Be still!
Lunar Blast!
Blow away! Dragon Stick!
I'll heal you all!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Do it!
Sonic Thrust! Burn!
Whew, what a relief.
Our weapons are the sword and...
Fists and...
Staff.
And you ruined it. Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Dragon Form!
I'll tear you apart!
Sonic Dragon Form! Dragon
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon see about that!
Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! I owe you one.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause law's on us. Inferno punch! Everlasting darkness! Negative dick! I'll tear you apart!
Pierce through!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Shot! Dragon Form!
Tectonic sword! All finished here now!
Searing Tempest! And Paladin Will!
Be still!
Lunar Tornado!
Damn it!
Lunar Corruption!
Pierce through!
Insanity!
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Shout! Dragon Sword!
Rotating pile driver! Tectonic
Back to the fray! What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
No backing down! Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! First strike! Watch it! Pierce through! Dragon Rupture! Pierce through! Dragon Swarm!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I guess.
Pierce through!
Nope, that'd be silly.
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Blind you with that stuff.
Sonic Thrust!
Elusive
Pierce through!
deity.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Prepare to be seized, O piece of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Dragon Swarm!
That's
Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Scream.
I'm ready! Thrust! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No backing down! Dragon I'm surrounded! Sonic Thrust! Elusive deity! Castle! Lunar Rondo! I can shatter any speed! I'm Dragon Form!
Hey, pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Pierce through! Swallow dance! Just getting Dragon Swarm! Ha! Take this! Pierce through! Deity! Sonic Thrust! Elusive Hurricane! Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Thrust! Be still! Come and face me! Mirage! Pierce through! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
There you are! Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Snaring to me.
Pierce through!
Yeah, and totally to me!
Mirage! Run you through!
We got the advantage.
Good. We just have to make sure we keep
Do it! Don't worry, because Raw's on.
Time to let it rip! Take
Oh,
this!
it's you!
Lunar Rondo!
Seismic rupture!
Mirage! Dragon Form!
Eat this! I'm ready!
An admirable display of force.
An admiral? I can't even swim.
Never mind.
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Get lost!
Sonic Thrust!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Flaming Flare! Lunar Rondo! Burn!
Is that standard building art? Now I've seen everything!
Sonic! Do it! They got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman
Be
handle it!
still! All yours!
I'll heal you all!
Be still! Lunar Rondo!
Healing leave the enemy's arts to me!
You made quick work, no complaints here.
Stop!
Lunar
Sonic
corruption!
Thrust! Pierce through! Flaming
Mega
Thrust!
ray! Bludgeon!
Mirage!
Deathfall!
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Allow me to help you.
Dragon
Lunar
Form!
corruption! This is it! Watch and bleed!
Dazzle!
Hurricane!
Eagle Dive! Dragon Swarm!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here.
Gotta break through! Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Stay calm.
Be still!
Provide assistance.
That freaking does it! Sonic Thrust! Swallow Dance! Pierce through!
Do it!
Castle! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Sonic Thrust! Be still! Rip and tear! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Sonic Thrust!
Rending you a bloody house!
Dragon Swarm!
Flame of Fury! Burning
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Next!
Everlasting
Lunar Corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar Blast! I'm all stocked up!
Sonic Thrust!
Let's do it!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
I won't forgive you!
Pierce through! I'm on Sonic Thrust!
They got me flanked!
Take it! Lunar Rondo!
Elusive
Mirage!
deity!
A debut performance!
Thank you! Lightning Thrust! Okay, here I go!
That freaking does it!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Mirage!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Sonic Thrust!
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
This one's all mine! Be still! Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust!
Here, let me help.
Pierce through!
Everlasting.
Dragon Swarm!
How anticlimactic. Bloody
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven in, talent.
Be still!
Dragon Shadow! I really owe you. I'm sorry to be a father.
I felt better, that's for sure.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Double dance! Lunar Rondo!
Resonate with the
Dragon
earth.
Shell!
Stalagmite.
Pierce through! Dragon Swarm! Whirlwind Swarm!
Magna Ray!
I'll face you.
First Sonic Thrust!
I'm all stocked up!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Radiant light! Here!
Eat this! Castle! Talon Hurricane!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! First strike! Sonic Thrust!
Bloody
Be
howling.
still! Lunar Rondo!
I'm just
Mirage!
getting started. How
Pierce through! Flash! Sonic Thrust!
No complaints from me.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look. Got it.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
choice! Sonic Thrust!
I shall ensure you survive this!
Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo! I'm on it! Sonic! On your Dragon Swarm!
SG Airborne
Dragon
scoundrel!
Swarm!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'm on it! Pierce through!
Into the
Dragon
shadows!
Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Finish you here and now! Bloody holiday!
Take it! And again!
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the puzzle to me!
Next! Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
I'm ready! Come on, roll now!
Thank goodness we won!
Discourteous, aren't you?
Through! Sonic Thrust! Stop!
Inferno Punch!
Be still! Stop! Stop! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Be still! Lunar Rondo!
On your knees! Dragon! That's freaking
Do it!
Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This could be... useful?
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm! Come and face me!
Inferno Punch! Begin!
Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Dragon Swarm!
I'll finish you here and
Got
now!
flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Dragon Swarm! Pierce through!
I'm all stocked up!
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
You're not holding anything back.
I am only beginning.
Seriously?
Me too! Yeah, I'm not even trying!
Thrust!
Eagle Assault! On your knees!
Dragon Swarm!
Glimmer Dragon!
We did it! Dragon
Bloody
Swarm!
holiday! I'm on site! Talon Hurricane!
No complaints from me!
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dragon Swarm!
Swallow Dance!
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit
Dragon
still?
Swarm!
Sia, can you take care of them?
no sooner said than done.
Dragon Swarm!
Magna Ray!
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
I'm on it!
Pierce through!
I'll run you through!
I'll take you all on!
Everlasting darkness! Negative
Dragon Swarm!
Tectonic Punch!
Sonic Thrust!
Storm!
Pierce
I'm
through!
ready! Flame
Sonic
of Fury!
Thrust! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more. Looks like we won.
Pow!
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
You're being targeted.
Dazzle! Lunar Rondo!
Tectonic Punch!
You're on!
Do it!
Pierce through!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
you!
Pierce through!
I'm ready!
Dazzle!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
No choice! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Lightning Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Dragon Swarm! Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rondo!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven in.
Great! Pow! Sonic Thrust! Be still! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Damn it! Be still!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dragon now I'm in the groove! Be still! Lunar Rondo! Mirage!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really... really like it, Alphen.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.